on the ground. And let's bend our legs, bend out the knees, and place the soles of the feet to the edges of the mat and bring the knees together. And let's really rest down onto that ground. So the arms just to the side of you, the palms facing up. And just settle down, do a body scan to see how you feel. Search out for any tensions that you're holding on to. And let's do together a nice big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Let's do another one. Nice breath in. Open the mouth, long exhale and a sigh. Let's do one more. Nice long breath in through the nose. Fill the belly up. And exhale all the way out, empty. Just hold that emptiness for just a couple of moments. And then begin to breathe in really slowly for 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hold that breath at the top and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just hold that empty space at the bottom. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding empty at the bottom. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling a little longer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own now, one more round. Inhaling. Exhaling. Okay, and then just start watching your breath. Return back to normal, your own pace. And then separate the knees and let's bring the feet up into the air. Lovely. Rock a little side to side so you can feel your iliac, your sort of lower back at the top of your glutes. You can just feel that little massage going back left to right. And then your legs, try and find a sweet spot. So they don't have to be straight and upright. Just let them gently relax at the knees a bit. And then the feet just over the knees. And just find that sweet spot. So you might want to do a little bit of movement left and right. And then when you find that you're not holding your legs up, and they're kind of miraculously or magically staying up on your own, then raise the hands in the air. And let's circle the wrists. Start warming up the wrists. And now the ankles. So we've got the hands and the feet rotating. Doesn't matter if they're together or separate, anyway, just to kind of warm up the joints. Okay. And then lower the hands back down again. And let's place the feet, the soles of the feet, to the edge of the mat. And we'll take the knees over to the right side. Let them just rest there for a while. And just let it naturally soften. Let the body soften into this stance. No pushing or pulling. Just let gravity do its job. And then slide the left hand above the head, keeping it on the ground. So you're feeling a nice opening from the fingertips, down the arm, armpit, down the side body, down the leg, down the knee, into the foot, into the ground. So take some nice breaths into the abdomen and the side of the rib cage, the left side. You may still have your eyes closed and really search in your body. See how it feels. See what feels opening. See what feeling something might be restricting. Just try and kind of let go and allow yourself just to stay in this position. Lovely. Now, on the next inhale, take the arm over the face and we circle the arm all the way across the body and back down to the ground. And again, inhaling, circling the arm over the face, over the body and back down to the ground. And then one more circle. So inhaling the arm up, over and back. And then bring the knees up to the center. Take a breath in and then exhale them over to the left. So we're just going to sit here now, resting in this position. Let the body sort of find out where gravity is, where you can just let your body go. Allow your body just to sit in this position just for a moment or two. Yeah, there's no pushing or pulling. And you'll find every time you exhale and your body softens, you might feel that the front of your hip might open a little bit, or you might feel the waist feels like it's lengthening. Just sort of observe what's going on in this really easy position. And we're taking a breath into the side body, into the abdomen. Let's slide that hand across the floor, up to above the head, and let it rest there for a while and see how that feels. You might feel an opening in the armpit, or you might feel that the hip moved a little bit. Breathing into the front body and the side body. And on the exhale, you're softening and allowing your body to just lay on the ground. Nice. On the next breath in, we'll take the arm over the face and we'll circle across the body and back down to the ground. Sliding the hand up over the head on the in-breath, over the face, exhaling and taking it back down. So we've got one more circle coming up. Nice inhale, just gliding the hand across the floor, over the face, over the body, and then back down to the ground. Let's lift the knees up to the center. And let's do a little bit of wiping with window wipers now. So left and right, a little bit of freestyle. Just kind of loosening up the lower back and the base of the spine around the sacrum. And then when the knees are up at the center, come up onto your elbows. And we'll do another little rocking with the knees, left and right. Nice. We're then coming up to the hands. So fingers pointing towards you or out to the side, whatever's comfortable. And then sitting up a little bit more. And this time, as we put the knees over to the left, you pick your right hand up and we lean over that left leg. We do it like a little push up. And then back up to the center and then over the other side. So the right knee to the right, left hand over, press down into the ground, and then back up. Nice. So let's do that a couple more times. So pressing down, we're using motion, natural motion, just to go side to side. So one more either side. Great. And we come up to the center and let's cross our legs if that's comfortable. And we raise our hands above the head, interlace the fingers, and let's press those palms up to the sky. Kind of let the shoulders slide down the back. Might bend the elbows a little bit, that's fine. And then float the hands behind, interlace the fingers, and let's squeeze those shoulder blades together. Chin up a little bit. Nice breath in, and on the exhale, Float the hands in front of the face, palms towards you, press the hands away, drop the chin to the chest, and we do some seated cat-cow breathing. So exhaling here. So inhaling, floating the hands behind, squeezing, lifting the chin, and then exhaling, arch that. Really lean back on those sitting bones, chin to chest. So inhaling, chest up, hands behind. And exhaling. Let's just do one more of those nice and slowly. So inhale, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the chest, and exhaling. Really spreading those shoulder blades, chin to chest, press the hands away, lean back. So we're coming back up to center. Arms up above the head. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. We take a little side twist here. So really ground the sitting bones in to the floor, and then we'll just look gently over the left shoulder. Sit up nice and long, remembering to breathe. And we're twisting from T6, T7, where your bra strap is. So it's not your lower back. Just soften the body a little bit and see if you can rotate that 1 mil more. Lovely. As we take an inhale, the hands come above the head again. And then we come over to the other side. Left hand, right knee. Sit up nice and long. And then again, think of where we're rotating in the spine. Lovely. Try and let go of everything else. So we're just breathing. Watching our breath, letting the knees nice and heavy down to the ground. And as we exhale, we're softening the body a little more to see if we can get maybe 1 mil more rotation in that upper thoracic. And then returning up to the center, hands above the heads again. And then gently forward fold until the hands come to the ground and we roll up onto our knees, onto all fours. So hands and knees straight into our cat-cow. So inhale, let the belly drop, tailbone up, look forward. Exhale, stuck the navel to the spine, spine to ceiling, and roll up. Let the head hang down, press the floor away. Inhale, belly down. Tailbone up, look forward. Exhale, sucking the belly in, spine to the sky, pressing the floor away with your hands and your feet. And one more, inhaling, belly down. Still pressing into the floor, and then exhale. Bring that navel to the spine and roll that spine all the way up. Lovely. Let's tuck the toes, take a breath in, send the belly down, bend the elbows, and then the hips to the heels. Exhale, roll up, arch that back up to the sky, over the hands, bend the elbows, send the chest down a bit, hips to heels, take an in-breath. And then exhale, rolling really slowly forward, lovely arch back, coming over the hands, bend the elbows, breath in, belly down, hips to heels. Lovely, everyone. And then come back into the center, neutralizing the back. So a nice flat back. And let's send that right foot out the back. Activate the foot so the heel's pointing towards the back of the room. And let's lift that left hand up and out to the top of the crown. So we're really pressing into the ground with our hand and our knees, trying to keep as balanced as we can, nice flat back. And then lower the hands and the knee back down. And let's take the left foot out. Stretch that out. Really feel that lovely opening in the hamstring, sending the energy through the heel to the back of the room. And then we're going to lift the right hand up now and activate the fingers. And let's try and get the balance so our back is nice and straight. So if I put a ball on your back, it would stay quite static. Lovely. Then back to hands and knees. So again, sending the right foot out, left hand out. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's take the elbow to the knee and crunch in. Drop the head to the chin, to the chest. Inhale, send the heel out, hand out. Exhale, crunching in. Let's really arch that back up to the sky. Inhale, one more. Send the heel away, fingertips as well, and then crunch in. Really use your core to crunch in, and then back to hands and knees. Inhaling, taking the left heel out and the right hand. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhaling out again. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhaling one more. Pressing through the heel, activate the fingers, and exhale, slowly come in, knee to elbow, and then back to all fours. Sliding the left foot off the mat, planting the right foot down. Let's come into arm circles. So the right hand comes up over the face, all the way back down, exhaling. Lovely, so inhaling up, and back down, lovely. Really pressing the soles of the foot and the palm of the hand into the mat. Exhaling down, and let's switch to the other side. Right foot off the mat, left foot down. Scooping the hand up off the head, exhaling all the way back down. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. Lovely. So one more. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming back into all fours. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, send the hips back to the heels and then forehead to the ground. Inhale, float forward. Come into all fours first. And then send the hips down towards the mat and look forward. Exhale, push back into child pose. All the way down, forehead touches. And then inhale, all fours. And then bring the hips down towards the mat. Slide, bend in the elbows, look forward. Lovely. Exhaling, child pose. Inhaling, coming up, hips down, chest forward, look forward. Lovely. Then coming back into all fours, tuck the toes, take a breath here, and then exhale, press into the hands and come into bent leg, downward facing dog. Exhaling. Inhaling, coming down to child pose. Release the toes, exhaling, down to child pose again. Inhaling up to tabletop, that's what I meant to say before, tuck the toes. Exhale, press the hips up into bent leg, downward facing dog. Inhale into tabletop, release the toes, exhale, child pose. Inhale into tabletop, tuck toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Really bent legs, please. And then let's inhale into tabletop, release the toes and come down into child pose and then come up onto your fingertips, forehead down onto the mat. Now allow yourself to rest here. Feel the spine lengthening from the crown of your head, down the back of your neck, the whole spine into your sacrum, that lovely diamond-shaped bone, and then into your tailbone. Breathe up and down that cord of the spinal cord and just feel every vertebrae softening and opening. Nice slow breaths. Lovely. So when you're ready, Come out of Balasana and tuck your toes and repress into downward facing dog. Now this is our first proper downward facing dog. So send the fingertips towards the outside of the mat a little bit. So your forefinger and your thumb are pointing forward. And have your feet a little bit closer. So try not to be too far like a plank. Bring the feet a little bit closer. And then you have some more movement here. And aim to get the heels towards the mat. Now it's just an aim, yeah? We might not ever get there, depending on how short or tight our hamstrings are. But the idea here is to get a lovely long back and let the ears sort of rest in between the arms. Rotate those arms out so you get space between the shoulders and the ears. So one more breath here, pressing into the mat with the palms. And then we begin to walk our hands towards our feet. Forward fold, Shavasana. So we're really into that lovely forward fold. Legs are still bent. And let's wrap our arms around the back of our knees and let the head just hang down. And we're breathing in and out. And then let's bring the hands to the front of the legs now. And if you can, still holding the elbows, suck the belly in a little bit. And we're going to sway left and right. And our head is going to naturally hang down. Lovely. So a couple of more sways. Really feeling that lower back and the whole spine softening. And then when you're ready, tuck the chin in, close to the chest, tailbone under, and roll up to standing really slowly. Head comes up last. Turn the palms towards me. And just check that your feet are under your knees, stacked under the hips, rib cage, shoulders. Try and pull the arches of your feet up a little bit. So a bit of space between the floor and the inside of the arches of the feet. And let's just check in here. Let's reset. Stabilize, maybe close your eyes. Notice your movements, your very subtle movements. Let go of the shoulders, let them slide down the back. Relaxing your face. Feel like you're being pulled up from the crown of your head and rooted down through your feet into the ground. Slowing that breath down. Lovely. Now let's just soften those knees very slightly and inhale and raise the palms up to shoulder height. Turn the hands and exhale the hands all the way back down. Nice and slow. Feel it in the whole body. Feel your abdomen attached to your arms. As we inhale, raise the arms up shoulder height and then exhale down. Lovely. So inhale, using your core. Feel like your core, it sounds a bit odd, is attached to your arms because it actually is. And then exhale, hands down. Hands out to the side as we raise up. Nice big salute. Stretch everything, maybe look up a bit. And then exhale slowly into our forward fold, Uttanasana, all the way down. Keeping the legs bent. Let's inhale, flat back. And exhale, walk the hands out to plank. Get into that lovely position, pressing the heels away. Slight micro bend in the elbows. One more breath. And we'll lower the knees and the toes. Let's take the chest down, keeping the elbows close. And then inhale into low cobra. Activate the legs, press the feet into the ground, lifting the shoulders up and exhale back down. And we'll do 2 more low cobras. So inhale, really activate those legs, press the feet into the ground, lift the shoulders, little weight in the hands and exhale down. 1 more. Inhaling, let's slide those shoulder blades down the back, raise the shoulders and then exhale down. Lovely. Tuck the toes, press into the hands, briefly tabletop and then downward facing dog. Again, walking the hands towards the feet, forward fold. Slowly inhaling, hands out to the side, above the head, palms touch, down to heart space. Inhaling, the hands out to the side. Nice big salute, activate the fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking the hands out to plank. Then we're going to take a couple of breaths here now. So pressing the palms, every finger into the mat, really strong. Very slight micro bend in the arms. And let's send those heels away. It's activating our glutes and our core as well. 1 more breath. Let's lower the knees, release the toes, keeping the chest, elbows tight. Lower down. Inhale, activate the legs into low cobra. Inhale, exhale, back down. So 2 more cobras. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Let's make our way to downward facing dog. And walking the hands towards the feet, forward fold. Inhaling now, nice and slow. Hands touch, palms together and down to heart space. Lovely. So inhale up, hands up, big salutes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking the hands out into plank. Really set up your plank so it's strong. So we don't want any saggy bottoms coming down like this, and we don't want kind of arches. Just see what you can do. If it's too much today, just bring the knees down. That's an option. But if you can, press those heels away. Really strengthens the core. And we're going to have 1 more breath here. Before lowering the knees, release the toes. Keep the elbows closed, chest comes down. And then inhale into Cobra. Exhale down. Inhale into low Cobra. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Slide the big toes together so they're touching. Slide the hands out, maybe palms together. And let the forehead rest down onto the ground. Get comfortable. If that's too much, you maybe have the palms down on the ground. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. Okay, let's slide the hands under the shoulders, pressing in and making our way to downward facing dog. Walking the hands back to the feet and immediately but slowly coming up to standing. Palms together above the head and then down to the heart space. Now let's step the feet out to the width of the mat, toes out to a diagonal, and let's sit down halfway. So squat halfway until the elbows come to a rest on the knees. We're going to do standing cat-cow now. So take a breath in and drop the belly forward, chest up, and then exhale, really round that back up, head comes down. Inhaling, chest forward. Exhaling, rounding. So the bigger the bend you can get in the legs, the more movement you can get in the spine. So exhale. Okay, so let's straighten the toes up, hands come down, and we walk out to our plank. The knees come down and the toes, chest and nose come down. Inhale to low cobra. Exhale down. Tuck the toes, press into the hands, downward facing dog. And again, walking the hands towards the feet, forward fold. Inhaling up, palms together above the head and down to the center. Scooting those toes out again, coming down into a half squat and the elbows resting on the knees. Take a breath in, chest forward, belly forward, chest up. Exhale, really rounding the back. Inhale. So it's cat-cow. So far we've done cat-cow seated, cat-cow on all fours, and now cat-cow standing. So we come into neutral, square off the toes, walk back out to the plank, immediately, knees down, chest down, inhale into low cobra, exhale down. So one more, press into downward facing dog. Walk the hands towards the feet. And then inhale up. Palms together above the head. Down to heart space. Scoot the toes out. Half squat, elbows on knees. Breath in. Rolling the belly and the chest forward and up. Exhale, arching the back. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, rolling. One more, inhaling, chest up. Exhale, rolling. Square the toes, walk the hands to plank. Knees come down, release the toes. Chest and nose down. Rolling the shoulder blades back. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale down. This time, make your way to Balasana Child Pose. Keep the knees close together and rest the forehead down. And let's slide the hands towards the feet and rest in to our Child Pose. Take 3 lovely long breaths here. Okay, slowly coming out of child pose, back into all fours, and let's send that right foot up into the air behind us. So into that tiger tail. Lovely. And then lift it up a little bit more. Just do a couple of bounces. You'll feel that right glute activated. Try and have equal weight in the hands and the knee. And then slowly bring it through and place the foot in between the hands. And then the left hand comes forward as we lunge forward. And we exhale, rotating the hand back. So you've got a little bit of rock and roll backwards and forwards, if that makes sense. So inhale, lunge forward, hand up. Exhale, watch the hand come back. And let's come back a little bit also. So inhale, rocking forward, lunging the pelvis forward. Exhale, rocking the pelvis back. Let's just do one more. Inhaling, arm up, exhaling down. Lovely. So the palm comes down, frame that front foot, and let's lift that back knee. You can keep it down if you like, but let's lift it up, and now the right hand comes into a twist. So let's really take a couple of breaths here. You can either look down at the palm on the mat or up to the hand in the air. Lovely. So one more breath. And then place the palm back on the mat and slide the foot back into downward facing dog and come back down into tabletop. Let's raise the left foot into the air now, keeping the leg bent, creating a nice tiger tail, and gently pulse the foot up while we get our structure with our hands and our knees nice and even. You really feel that left glute working, and then slowly bring that left foot forward. And now the left hand comes up, back and round. Or was it the right hand? What did we do last time? I can't remember. Yeah, so it's the right hand, beg your pardon. So we've gone up, yeah, then come back, beg your pardon. So then we're inhaling, lunging forward with the right hand and the pelvis, and then exhaling back. And then forward, and exhaling back. So one more. So you've got that nice rocking backwards and forwards. And then as we take the right hand down, lift the right knee up, and then we'll come up with the left hand. So we've got that lovely twist on the left side. Try and press that heel away. If this is too much, just lower the knee. But if you can, try and stay here. You can look down at the floor, your hand, or up to the hand in the sky. So one more breath. Frame your foot and let's slide into downward facing dog. Lovely, everyone. So you can always take a rest or come with me, lift the right heel up into there, point the toes, and then step that through in between the hands, gently pressing into the feet and raising the hands up into warrior one, but our back heel is up. Lovely. So really pressing down into both feet. And let's take the right hand towards the back of the room and the left hand goes to the front. It's a big bend in the back leg. Inhaling, hands back up. Exhaling again, right hand to the back of the room, left to the front. Inhaling back up. And then exhaling, nice side twist. And then back up. Now this time, let's put our hands on our waist and step forward onto that front leg, nice and slow, and bring the knee in front of you. Take a nice breath in here, and then exhale and send it back out. So we're coming into warrior three. Now you can take your hands away from the waist and have a little balance here. And on the next inhale, scooting that knee forward again in front. And then exhale back into our floating warrior three. Let's do one more time. Inhaling, swinging the knee in front. And exhaling, sending it back. This time, bend the standing leg, hands come down. Really soften that standing leg and send your forehead towards your knee. And just see if you can lift that back leg up a little bit. And we're into our standing splits. Just do what feels good. Don't think about what it looks like, just how it feels. So lowering that back leg down now. Palms to the ground and slide back into downward dog. Let's do that on the other side and we'll take a little break. Left foot comes into the air. And let's step it through in between the hands. Pressing down into the feet. Inhaling up now. So the back leg is bent, okay? So when we twist around to the left, we have no discomfort in that back knee. Really bend it if you do. And then we take a breath in, hands above the head. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, hands above the head, face front. One more. Lovely, and then come back up. Now the hands come to the waist and let's transfer the weight to the front leg and bring the knee forward. Wobbling is always good. Okay, we'll just rest here for a second. Take a breath in and then exhale, send that leg behind you. Maybe bringing the arms out into warrior three. Inhale, gently swing that knee forward. And then exhale it back into warrior three. One more. Really focusing on your core. Focus with your eyes somewhere, that helps. So briefly into warrior three, bring the hands down, gently bend the standing leg and aim your forehead towards your knee and lift that back foot up if you can. Again, it's just how you feel. We're all doing the one-legged splits, which is great. So one more breath here. Plant that back foot down, make sure your palms are flat and slide into downward facing dog. Lovely. So let's bend the legs, look between the hands and cross our ankles and come into a seated position. Lovely. Great, okay. So we're going to place the soles of our feet down, bent legs, our palms facing up to the ceiling. Tuck the tailbone under and gently roll down and lie on your back. Lovely. Bring the right leg up. Keep the left leg bent and place your entwined fingers behind your leg. Lovely. So let's just rest here for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe press the heel away. Feel that lovely opening, the hamstring and the calf. And then let's take our head and shoulders off the ground and roll up towards our knee. So we're looking at our knee. And let's remove our hands from the back of our legs. And we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently roll back down. Taking a nice breath in. And rolling the shoulders again up, looking at the knee, releasing the hands. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then calming back down. So we're just going to do that one more time. So nice breath in. Roll the shoulders up. Really engage that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently take the head and shoulders down. Sole of the foot comes down. Let's do a big body stretch. So the feet away. Point the toes, hands above the head, activate the fingers, and then gently come to the other side. Right leg bent, left foot in the air. Interlace fingers behind the leg. Take a nice breath in, and then exhale and roll up. Release the hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come back down with the head and shoulders. Take a nice breath. As you're rolling the shoulders back up again, really kind of scoop the belly if you can. Hands out to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back down. Lovely. So one more, take a breath in. Exhale, head and shoulders up. Hands release for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. Lower the foot. Take the feet away. Point the toes. Big body stretch. Lovely. Now let's bring the soles of our feet underneath the knees. We've got nice bent legs. We take the arms out to the side, shoulder height, and palms facing up. So we do some half bridging and also using the arms. Confuse the brain and the nervous system is always really good. So when you're ready, take a nice breath in and curl that tailbone towards the navel. Press into the feet and gently bring those hips up. To chin tucked in, neck nice and long. Do not move your head. And on the exhale, lower the hips and let's raise the hands up until palms come together, hips come down. Lovely. Inhale, hips slowly come up, hands come down into your bridge. Really surrender. This is really opening your heart space as well. And then exhale, hips down, hands float up, palms together, hips down. Lovely. Inhale, tucking that tailbone, lifting the hips, hands come down. And then exhale, hips come down, palms together, and then bring them down to your heart space. Lovely. Okay, so releasing the hands. Slide the left leg away from you, so it's now lengthened and straight. And lift the right knee towards your chest. So we're going to squeeze that knee all the way up to the chest. Try and keep the left parts of your body anchored down into the ground. And you'll notice your breath slightly restricted where the thigh is coming into the abdomen. That's fine. This pose is so good for your digestive system. Let the shoulders anchor down into the ground. Keep the elbows close to the body. And the effort is in the knee and the hands in the grip. Just release that grip a little bit and then send the right knee out a little bit more towards your shoulder. So you get that slight movement in the hip and we'll squeeze it up. Lovely. And let's return it to the center. Take the left hand to the right outer edge of the knee and we'll send that over the left leg. And aiming the knee towards the ground. And if you can, try and keep the shoulder nice and heavy into the floor. Gently allow your body to rest into this lovely pose. Again, try not to get lost in what it looks like. It's just how it feels and how good it is and the benefits it has for your body. So the knee doesn't have to touch the ground. Maybe just let the foot dangle down towards the ground. That's fine. And every exhale, softening the body and just letting go, allowing your body just to be. Maybe your eyes are closed. A couple of more breaths, really resting into this lovely pose. One more breath here. Nice breath in and slow breath out. And on the next inhale, let's raise that very slowly. Now let's come out, really micro movements, so really, really slowly, noticing everything in your body, everything. Lovely. And when you come to the center, lower that foot down really slowly, and then slide the left foot up to meet it. Slide the right foot away, and then lift the knee and interlace the fingers round. And let's gently squeeze and assist that knee up towards the chest. Again, elbows nice and close and relax to the body. On the exhale, see if you can squeeze and assist the knee closer up to the chest. And all the other part of the body that's not involved in this compression, try and let it go. As we breathe nice and slow and evenly, we feel the belly touching the top of the leg. And just release that grip a little bit and send the knee out laterally towards the left part of the shoulder and squeeze up a little bit more. You get a slight compression, slightly different in the hip flexor and the crease at the top of the left leg. And then release, right hand to the left outer edge of the knee, and we'll assist that all the way over into our lovely spine twist. Now, both sides are never symmetrical. One will feel different to the other. But if you can, try and keep that left shoulder anchored into the ground. So even if we get to here and the knees floating, maybe bring the foot down to meet the other leg. Try and get comfortable like that. And you'll feel this lovely opening on the pecs, on the front of the chest. And again, every exhale, soften the body and allow it to rest. Appreciate the feeling rather than the look. Nice, slow, steady breaths. A couple more breaths here. So together, let's take an inhale and an exhale. And then slowly take a breath in and then micro moves. Notice how your body moves, how it feels. And bring that knee back to the center really slowly before placing the sole down and sliding that foot away. And we'll take a slow, lovely body stretch, like really stretching the body, pointing the toes and the fingers. Lovely, and then just come to relax. Now we come straight into Shavasana, and we'll have a nice little yoga nidra. I'll go through the whole body. So get comfortable. You can either finish with the way we started, so we had the knees together and the soles of the feet down, or just come into full Shavasana, corpse pose. Take a lovely big breath in together. Open the mouth and exhale all the way out. Now just begin to watch your breath. And do a quick body scan just to make sure we're not holding any leg in a position or any glutes activated. Just let the whole body rest into the ground. And just focus on your breath. It's breathing naturally, no forcing, no changing. Just watch how you breathe. And you notice as you rest more into the floor, the whole body becomes lovely and heavy and relaxed. Now let's go of the forehead. Soften the eyelids. Let go of the cheeks and the lips and your chin. Relax your neck. Let your shoulders rest heavy into the ground. Relax your upper arms, both elbows, your lower arms, both wrists. Relax your hands, each finger relaxing down to the ground. Now just let the length of your spine, your entire back, relax into the floor. Relaxing your hips, your pelvis, your glutes, your upper legs. Relax your knees. Relax the lower legs. Let the ankles go. Relaxing the feet and every toe. So the whole body and the mind and the soul completely safe and relaxed. If your mind wanders, return to watching your breath. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Allowing your body and your mind to completely surrender and let go. Enjoying that relaxation and the peace and quiet. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling, this time with the mouth open, exhaling, nice sigh. Let's bring some movement into the fingertips and the toes. And then into the knees, maybe assist the knees up to the chest. And gently, gently rock left and right. And then come over to one side and just wait for a moment. Maybe rest your head on your arm, on your sideline. Keeping your eyes closed. Let's come up into a nice seated position. And we just do a very gentle mudra with breath. So you can either sit cross-legged or sit on your heels. I like to sit on my heels. And let's bring the palms to our chest, to our heart space. Let's take a breath in here. Raise the palms to the third eye and exhale. Raise the hands to the sky, inhale. And then exhale, bow forward, hands to the ground, assisting the forehead too. So inhale, hands to heart space. Exhale, hands to third eye. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to ground. Inhale, heart space. Exhale, third eye. Inhale, sky. Exhale, ground. Inhale, heart. Exhale, head. Inhale, sky. Exhale, ground. So a couple of times on your own, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And exhale. So let's bring the palms together and let's create some heat by rubbing them backwards and forwards. Let's place them onto our faces. Breathing in that heat. And wash our face 9 times. So. And then we're gently going to pat on our face, so over our forehead, over the crown, and down the back, on the back of the neck. Go over the face, very gently, over the head, really tapping the energy back in, waking yourself up. So one more, over the face, over the head. And then hands at the heart space. Take one more look in. Always give yourself thanks for your practice and taking the time out. Self-care is so important. So palms together, let's rest them at the third eye. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always lovely to have you. Namaste.